Hi Virgo, welcome to your November monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of November, to ask what has been happening since the beginning of November and why, and how is it all going to end by the end of November. And this can impact any aspect of your life, whether it's love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, home and family life. Whatever Spirit would like to communicate shall be said, and I hope it's what's been weighing the heaviest in your heart and on your mind. If you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, deities, spirit guides, your higher self, even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to do so now. Alright Virgo, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear the energy. If you are listening to this using your headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this reading going. Wow. Okay, so Leo, strangely enough, well, not strange, but what I saw was a swing, and it just kept swinging back and forth, like an empty swing. And then I heard the song Swinging Life Away. I forget who it's by, but Google it. You may see it in your Google search and write it in the comments below. But what I felt with that energy, some people would say, oh, inner child, kind of. What I really felt was that I feel for some of you, I don't know why, there's something that was really hard to let go of. There was something in the past that was really hard to walk away from, to just realize it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't for me. But you guys have been starting to recover from that, heal from that. And the swinging, I feel, is like sometimes there's days where you're doing awesome, that's on the back of your mind. It happened, and then there's times where you go back wishing, going back into that vibration of why didn't this happen, what did I do wrong? And Virgo, I think Spirit wants you to know that during these times where we're about to fully let go and move on to the next, there's a part of our ego that wants to cling on. Because I almost feel Leo, or some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo, but Virgo, there's a part of you that felt rejected, felt neglected or abandoned or pushed away from whatever that was hard to just accept that it was over, accept that it wasn't going to happen. But I think now that you're coming into this ease of it, this peace almost with it, Spirit's bringing in something so much better. And you're going to see why it was never meant to happen in the first place. I think by the end of November, you're going to say, wow, thank you for protecting me from that, from what wasn't meant to be mine, that I couldn't see before, but now I fully get. And some of you, it almost feels like there was a relationship that you just wanted it to work so badly. You tried your best, and yet it still didn't happen to unfold, whether that is romantic or platonic. It felt toxic, honestly, Virgo, but you're letting it go, and there's times when it's good, there's times when it's bad, but overall you're progressing. And I feel as you're progressing, whatever that was you were attaching to is seeing you're moving forward and is now kind of saying, oh crap, let me bring it back in. Don't reel back in, Virgo. Anyway, that could have just been a small message for someone out there. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for November for my beautiful Virgos. What's happening in November, Spirit, for Virgo? Ooh, 2 cards, okay. So wondrous universe, beautiful, magician energy, Mercury energy, Virgo energy, Gemini energy, and then navigating by the stars, follow your bliss and walk in beauty. Oh my goodness, Virgo. The moment you decide that you're just going to accept things that didn't happen, the moment you decide that things happen for a reason, but that doesn't make me unworthy, that doesn't make me unvaluable, that doesn't have anything to do with me, I feel a lot of you are awakening to your power again after a time of feeling helpless, powerless, just being played by life, one thing after another, not catching your break. But Virgo, something happens in November that makes you realize, I am the creator of my well-being. I am the creator of my life. And you have the stars with you. Like, this is definitely giving me the star card energy. Could mean you have Aquarius in your chart. It doesn't have to be the case, but I feel that, Virgo, with navigating by the stars, you have cosmic beings watching over you. You are a starseed, or you came from a cosmic universe outside of Earth's plane. And your star ancestors are watching over you, guiding you, navigating you, but ultimately to make you remember like who you are, what power you have, and what you can create. And if it didn't happen, it wasn't supposed to. And finally, you're accepting that, or at least in November, you're going to start to. And you're manifesting something so much better. Something about success, destiny, leading on the right path. Because Virgo, whatever that was that I felt you were so attached to before was not the right path for you. Not the right way of being or living. But now that you've broken free from it, the world is yours. The possibilities are endless, and you have divine support all around you in this, Virgo. You're majestic. You are a creator. You are everything that you should see yourself, just as your spirit guides the universe, spirit sees you as. And I really ultimately feel, Virgo, the month is when you take your power back. And once you get that power back, no hell and demon can stop you from manifesting, from creating, from being. And if there's been a calling, Virgo, to you, you know what it is. It repeats itself. It keeps on popping up through certain synchronicities, just certain conversations. Whatever has been calling to you, that is of your vibration, that isn't toxic, that isn't, you'd feel out the energy. Do it. Go for it. But follow your bliss, follow your happiness, and everything else will fall in place, will unfold just as it was meant to. You have a profound purpose here, Virgo. And maybe some of you are just discovering exactly what that is in November. Wow. Amazing. I even feel for some of you like, okay, and if this doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, but I'm feeling like a cosmic father. Let me explain. Personally, I didn't have the best relationship with my mom. And I meditated one day and I was very hurt about what has happened between the two of us. Tears were falling, and then I see this image of this woman, and she kind of introduced me as my cosmic mother, like my soul mother, my mother of who I existed and came from. Didn't feel of here on this earth, not the mother I was born to. And then I pulled the tarot cards from my Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. I kid you not, the exact image I saw was on that tarot card. It was a woman with black hair, luminous skin. It looked exactly like what I envisioned. And so that was total confirmation for me. So for some of you, I don't know if there's been father relationship issues. Maybe you've lost a father. Maybe there's just been some father tension in your life. I think you have, for some, if not all, a cosmic father that is of the stars, is and always has been watching over you. If you have been having a karmic contract with your father or a father figure or a father masculine paternal figure in your life, I feel there was some sort of karma to resolve from that, but you do have guidance and a powerful masculine energy that wants you to know that you can do anything. You can create anything. You have everything it takes to manifest all it is that you want, and I'll help you do it. Some of you have ancestors that were magicians, witches, creators, manifestors. And you know what? They almost handed you down those skills too. Or they want you to explore the magic within your bloodline so you can unlock it within you as well. But you're powerful beings, Virgo. Very powerful. And even some of you have already made a choice to move towards something, and you go back and forth like that swing. Did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? Let me confirm for you, you absolutely did. Okay? You were guided to do so. It's just, it feels weird when you first take those steps, but you're absolutely on the right track, heading to the right place. Beautiful. And I see the letter N, first, middle, last initial, as in Nook. I don't know why that came through. But let's go ahead and get some more cards for my beautiful Virgos. You're headed to your destiny. Right now, in this moment, by leaving behind what was so hard to leave behind, that was the last bit of that heavy karma that you're resolving. And not saying that life is going to be easy peasy for the rest of it, but you've done a lot, Virgo, to make it a lot more clear to you where it is you want to go and why you want to get there and how you're going to get there. I'm seeing like puzzle pieces all being formed together. Tell me more for my beautiful Virgos for November, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that for me. Yeah, there's rejection. That was what was holding you back. That was what was making you feel less than, or that you couldn't. Some sort of rejection that happened early November, very recently maybe for some of you, or others of you. This is what's been attaching to you for so long. And I forget whose reading I was doing it for. It could have been Aries, or maybe Aquarius. I'm not 100% sure, but it was all about, you know, when we don't get closure, we cling on tighter, because in our mind, as we should receive, is justification, clarification. And I feel something left you in the dark about why things didn't happen, why it didn't unfold the way you hoped it to be in your heart. And you even, I don't know if it was like mad at the universe or mad at yourself, or didn't believe that anything could be manifested just because it wasn't what was good for you. And Spirit is not going to hand you on a silver platter something that isn't a part of your purpose, isn't going to uplift you, isn't going to benefit you. So Virgo, if you're still dealing with this rejection, I think it's time to give closure to yourself. To realize, if someone didn't want me, if someone didn't love me, if someone didn't yearn for me the way I yearned for them, that has nothing to do with my value. That doesn't have anything to do with my worth. That had everything to do with them, what they couldn't see in me, what they couldn't feel from me, what they didn't want to get to know from me. For some of you, it just definitely feels like single parent type of vibe, or someone that you felt like had no interest in getting to know the real you, or something along those lines. And Virgo, that rejection is your burden to carry that you don't need to carry anymore. You know, it's almost as if that's the reason why you held yourself back. That's the reason why you couldn't push further. That's the reason why you didn't make choices that you wanted to make, but you were afraid to make in case this rejection were to come up again. Don't let this rejection be your story anymore, be the reasons to back out anymore. It's in the past. And if it was in the recent past and you're still healing, heal. But know that this is affecting you far more than the other factor, the other being. And you don't deserve to be in this low vibrational place of rejection, of shame, of guilt. It's stifling your power. It really is. Let's keep going. Tell me more. And so, one more thing I want to mention. Say you do get rejected in the near future, a certain job, person, place. Instead of taking it as I am a failure, I failed, it wasn't meant for me. Maybe what I wanted so badly isn't the case. Maybe there's another way. Maybe there's another path I'm being guided to, called to, that will serve me far more. And that's okay. That has nothing, again, to do with my lack of. You're far from lack, Virgo. Really. I need to tell you that. You're far from lack. So don't put yourself in that place to get beaten up by yourself. Let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. Woo! Ooh, goodness. Okay. 3 cards fell. I'm going to keep this one and take these back, because that one was calling to me. And it says self-love. Beautiful. So look at the beautiful image right there. Love yourself, Virgo. Be kind to yourself. Hug yourself. Get your favorite ice cream. Go watch your favorite movie. Tell yourself that you matter, that you care so much, and you deserve that love in return. And if you're not feeling it from anyone else right now in this moment, give it to yourself. Let's read what's on the card. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's the state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Yeah, Virgo, so, you're taking your power back through self-love, through self-acceptance, through self-healing from any rejection you felt in the recent past, or just something that's still been carrying a chip on your shoulder ever since. I just heard I've been watching over you ever since. I don't know if it's this star being, this cosmic father, this very, with Taurus's reading, I felt a very strong feminine guiding energy. With you, it's a masculine one. It's a protector that has been watching over you. But, before all this can unfold, before anything can manifest, you have to reheal. You have to grow. I do feel that you've been doing the stuff you need to do to heal yourself. And if you haven't, please do. Give yourself that permission, Virgo. Because I think there's something beautiful blossoming within you that's taken a bit to grow. I've mentioned this before in readings, and it's coming up now. The poem by Tupac Shakur, The Rose That Grew from Concrete, that's coming very apparent to me. If you haven't read it, please read it. It's short. But it's through the hardship. You didn't have the beautiful surroundings for something to grow, to flourish. But you still did. You broke through. And here you are, despite all that has happened. And I think you need to give yourself that appreciation, that reward, that care. Because when you fill your own cup of love, that's when you can flourish your surroundings. And I think a lot of you are already starting to do that, and it's beautiful. But for others of you, start to take, an hour every day to yourself of just doing something you love that doesn't make you wander, doesn't make your mind start to get anxious and distracted. But I really do feel a lot of you have been doing that, and by doing that, it's growing your power. And that's something that will not be taken from you again. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some tarot for my beautiful Virgos. Something about body insecurity that you need to heal as well. Love your body, Virgo. Our body is what, nourishes us, is what keeps us going. It's our temple. Maybe some of you are trying to make better choices for your health. But you need to hear you're beautiful, or you're perfect just the way you are. Really. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Master of Orbs, Aquarius energy. Yeah, I swear, if you have Aquarius in your chart, go check out the Aquarius reading to see if there's messages that resonate with you there. Virgo, in November, there's something that's going to be a realization to you. Again, if there was rejection in the past, you didn't know why, you may find out why in November. And it's going to change your whole perspective. Maybe even make you want to detach and run away and never look back again. But you see things very clearly now. Very, I don't know, for a while you were unclear, you didn't know, you doubted yourself, all these what ifs, could be's started to cloud your mind. Not in November. You're learning to make a decision, stick with it, and feel empowered by it. To not second guess it, not judge yourself. But this again is also that masculine, powerful guide that you have. I feel it could be like a guardian angel, like almost like Archangel Michael in some essence, or even a god that you revere too. For some examples, it could be like Hermes, the Mercury, let's just say is his other name, Odin, Thoth, Ra, Osiris. Certain God energy wants to connect with you. I'm even hearing Father Sky for others of you. But yeah, I do feel that this energy within or as a guide of yours wants you to reconquer, to build, to grow, to execute, and to watch it happen. Whatever choice you need to make it. Whatever thing you need to cut it. And start to be confident with the decision you make after you make it. I don't know why that's coming through so strongly as well. But you're ascending and you're rising and you're about to see everything as it is, with no illusions, with no fears, with no lies. Let's keep going. Maybe some of you are learning about, you got self-help books or books on philosophy. You've been reading a lot about something that is helping you realize a lot about what you've been through in life or what you're going through right now. Let's keep going. Ooh. Sage of Flames, beautiful Queen of Wands. Here comes that feminine energy. Yeah, because this is coming under right under rejection. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy, goes after their happiness. The Queen of Wands will get some hits every now and then, some disappointments. She feels it, she recognizes it, and then moves forward, looks at something else. The Queen of Wands knows that the possibilities are endless, and I'm going to try each and everything out until I found my way. The Queen of Wands is exciting, energetic, and I do feel that you're coming back into this energy, Virgo, which is ultimately powerful. Again, and also the Queen of Wands attracts everything. The resources, the support, the friends, the opportunities. And once you understand your power, once you understand your confidence and your well-being, I think things are just going to flow like water into your life. Powerfully. Magically. And I think people are going to see you as this whoa, Virgo's looking good. And it's not just even looking good. It's just the energy you're in right now is just illuminating. Like a lighthouse. You're just shining, you're showing, you're glowing. And I almost feel a lot of people are going to describe your story, Virgo, as they didn't let anything get them in the way. Or look how far they bounced back. Maybe your friends and family members know what you've been through, knew the rejection that hurt you. But look how you bounced back. Effortlessly is what appears it to be, courageously. Man, you're unstoppable. Once you really realize that within yourself, you're unstoppable. And some of you have been going through a Kundalini rising from a rejection. That rejection led you to your true awakening of who you are meant to become. Wow. Let's keep going. The Hindu gods, Shiva, and then the goddesses Parvati and Kali, they're trying to call out to you to ignite this power within you, Virgo. Let me get another card. Keep going is what I'm hearing. Even if you have those days where you don't feel great, fine. But you're going to feel better the next day. Tomorrow's a whole new day. Ooh, 9 of crystals under self-love. Virgo energy. I love that. Yeah, Virgo, you have it all. You really do. If someone couldn't see that, if a position couldn't see that, an offer couldn't see that, oh well. I almost wanted to say F it, okay? Because you have it. You have the resources, you have the power, you have the strength. You have what it takes to be successful. It's almost as if I'm looking at this image of the girl looking at the treasure chest like, am I sure I can have that? Are you sure that's mine? Yes, you worked hard for this. You have this. Use it, is what I'm hearing. Because I feel some of you just shied away or just kind of resisted some sort of calling within you to do more, to take action. It's coming through very clearly. And for Virgo, your self-love will unlock everything. And then bottom of the deck, Master of Coins, Taurus energy. So Leo just had this at the bottom of their deck. Again, if you have Leo in your chart, go ahead and check out the Leo reading. But yeah, you will manifest all your dreams, your goals financially, which is, again, like you're going to provide, you're going to be stable, you're going to be, there's some sort of security that you want in your life, Virgo. And maybe this rejection kind of shook things up for you, but it was only meant to teach you something. It was only meant to have you learn a lesson that you're never going to face again. You are prosperous, you are abundant, and you are a creator, you are a manifester, period. I don't know what that little voice in your head tells you elsewise, but block it, ignore it, because you can have anything you desire, and you will be successful. You have a destiny of success. That's very clear here as well. All right, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this reading up with just one more oracle card for you guys. I love this oracle deck so much. It's called TLC for the Soul. It's so beautiful. It has beautiful images where I'm going to show you the image at first and then read the message on the back of the card as a final message from Spirit for you guys for the month of November. Anything else for my beautiful Virgos for the month of November, Spirit? Anything that could add to this? Anything I didn't mention and say that could add to beautiful Virgos reading? Anything else? Ooh, there we go. Seasons, yeah. Beautiful. So go ahead and look at that beautiful card. It kind of shows all the seasons in one. Whatever you're going through, the sadness, the disappointment, the rejection, it's only temporary. Again, I think you're going to see why it didn't happen, understand why, and then move forward to your success, to the sun type of energy I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So, oh my goodness, I'm already excited to say this to you. Letting go is liberating, but if you continue to resist by hanging on, then you will prolong your grief and stifle your progress. There is a cosmic place where stale opinions and philosophies go to disintegrate. Sometimes friendships end up at that place too, either from lack of care or simply because you've grown and matured. It's important to take the time to empty out the things you are no longer willing to give attention to. Or you could decide that something is worthy of reclaiming. A new season of your soul life is upon you. Release in order to receive and invite the healing in. Yeah, it's all about letting go, Virgo. Letting go of the rejection, the failures, of why something didn't work, needing to know why even. And just accepting and knowing that everything is temporary, you know, and even if right now I'm going through the blossoming, the success, even if there is going to be a time of silence, stagnation, that's only a moment for me to re-strategize, to think of another way I can make my life vibrant again. But I almost feel for some of you like the changing of the seasons have been kind of hard on you for some. But this, what I'm hearing from Annie, that musical, the sun will come out tomorrow. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's that song I'm hearing that is ringing through my mind, that Virgo, everything is going to work out. Everything will be okay. You are far more powerful than you realize. You will make it through this. And we're all going to be excited to witness it, because you do have something successful coming your way. Take your power back and see what happens. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me for this reading. I really hope that this has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's happening for you in November. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.